Hey guys, Nancy Sliger here. Just wanting to go over the chemical systems syllabus with you, um, and like to welcome you to the class. This is term 4, and this syllabus goes over some of the basic information concerning the class and kind of like the day-to-day stuff that goes on. In this letter, it will be posted on Google Classroom, so you'll have access to this the entire term. If you need to get a hold of me, you could either email me or I have a text me now number. This is not my regular cell phone number, but it does receive text messages, and I'll try to respond to you. If you contact me after 4:15 on Friday evening, Saturday or Sunday, I may not get back to you until on Monday. If I happen to be working on stuff that weekend and I see that there's an email or a text, I may respond. I know Kevin told a lot of you all that he's up all night. I'm not. So, if it's after 6 o'clock, just send me an email. I'm probably not going to respond to a phone call that late at night. Or, we may be doing some in-person stuff at the school. So just, text me or email me to get a hold of me and I'll get back with you. If you email me, please put the name of the class in the subject area of the email, and please tell me which assignment you're referring to. Some of you I may have for several different classes, and if you just put on here, I don't understand what we're doing, I don't know which class you're referring to. So I need a little bit of an idea of what's going on. We are going to have mandatory in-person meetings during term 4. And down here is a calendar. And in red are the mandatory dates that you have to be there, or it could adversely affect your grade. I'll either be doing some lecture over some harder topics or some labs during that time period. I would like for everyone to try to be here during the daytime rather than in the evening. Those of you that work during the daytime, I can arrange an evening or possibly a Friday, but I would appreciate if everyone would try to catch me show up on the days during the daytime. And then the final will be in person also at the end of the term. When you come to those in-person meetings at the school, if you have a school Chromebook, please bring it with you, or if you have a personal device, Chromebook that you're using, please bring that one, because we have loaned out quite a few Chromebooks and I don't know what I'll have access to for student use on those in-person days, depending upon how many they loan out to other students. If you need daycare when you're doing in-person meetings or tutorings on Friday, you need to let Jessica know about 24 hours in advance. So like if you know you're coming on Friday, and you know that Wednesday night, you need to send her an email or a text message and let her know what's going on about 24 hours in advance. We have enough people there to cover all the children that could be possibly in the daycare. I would probably email her, or if she doesn't care for you to send her a text on her personal phone. The 6004 number is at the school. It goes to a messaging device. So I would probably use her mobile number or email to let her know if you need childcare and what time of the day you'll be there. Okay, the chemical systems class is a 1-hour course for a half a credit. You must have 70% or higher to get a science credit for the class. Also, you have to take the final. If you have 100% in the class and you don't show up for the final, you will not pass the class. We meet Monday through Thursday, and so there is a daily attendance assignment launched every day at 12 a.m. and it must be completed by 11:59 p.m. that night for me to give you attendance for that day in person. If you forget to do a DAA or miss that day, please go back and do that assignment, because I do give points for those on your grades. I may not be able to give you the attendance for that day if you didn't do it on time, but I still can give you the points for that assignment. If you have more than 15 absences during the term, you can be dropped from the class, and you need to show up every day, check in. The big deal with us is communicate. We all know that people have families, things go on, people get in the hospital, there's all kinds of circumstances, but you need to let your live coaches know, Blaine know, or myself, so we can determine whether we can give you extensions on anything. So once again, you have to have 70% or better to receive science credit for the class. You need to complete all Google Classroom assignments. You need to try to stay caught up with the class. When you get behind, it's really hard to catch up, especially in this chemical systems class, because it is kind of a little bit harder. It's not reading. The concepts build on one another, so you need to check in every day and stay up with your work. We do have a second Friday rule. As an example, if I assign something on June 2nd, June 5th is the first Friday, June 12th is the second Friday. So if I assign anything in the first week of June, Friday, the 5th is the first Friday, the 12th is the second Friday. If you do not have this work completed and turned in by the 12th, which is the second Friday after it was assigned, it will be zeros. Okay. Now, if you have extenuating circumstances, you need to talk to Mr. Keel, and he may grant you an extension. But that's keeping in contact with us, letting us know what's going on. Grading scales there. The grades are 70% of your grade is based on assessments, and those are tests, possible projects, and most of my daily attendance assignments I put under assessments. Worksheets and stuff usually fall under daily work, and maybe some of the labs if I have you do anything online like that. So your daily attendance is very important, as well as all your tests. Big part of your grade. So your attendance there's a strong correlation between it and how well you do in the class. You show up every day, you log in, get your work done, you'll have a much easier time keeping up with the class. Okay, the final will be in person. If I catch you cheating or turning in someone else's work for yours, that will result in a 0 on that particular assignment. So this is called the syllabus. It will be online. You can look at it anytime you need to. I do want you to sign it, but not this page here. This is the signature page, but I don't want you trying to type on the one that's attached to the big long document. I will launch a separate page in Google Classroom that you can click on, type in your name and the date. You don't have to cursively sign it online, and that will be worth some points. So please feel free to email me if you have any questions. If you need some tutoring in the evening, if we can work something out, there's something called the Google Meets, and I can do like an online chat with you to help you. So just let me know how things are going. Welcome to the class. I look forward to seeing you all in person, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. All right, thank you.